Long-awaited video here, my mum's morning and evening skincare routine. We get asked to do this all the time because we do talk about your favourite products quite heavily throughout the year, maybe two or three times, and so many people want to know what order you apply all of your skincare in. So we're going to do that in this video today, both morning and evening. And there are quite a few products that you have in the mix here. You don't use everything every single day, but there is a mixture of high-end and a mixture of drugstore products as well. So you do prefer affordable if it works, but you don't mind shelling out for luxury if it's going to give results.
Yeah, if it's going to work, it doesn't matter how much it costs. I'd rather buy one expensive item than several and think, I don't like that, so I'll try something else, and end up spending as much as I would on the expensive product anyway. So, yeah.
So usually at Christmas time, I would shower my mum with lots of new skincare products to try out. Just little bits of luxury that you wouldn't usually buy for yourself. But I haven't done that this year because all of the products that you're using are working for you. And I didn't want to mess with that at all and add things unnecessarily into your skincare routine. So morning and evening skincare routine. If you are new here, hello, my name's Gemma. I am 45, a qualified esthetician and beauty therapist here in the UK. This is my mum Jan, 71. Skin does not look like a 71-year-old. It's really good quality, very healthy skin, and we're going to show you how she keeps it that way. First thing in the morning before my mum even gets out of bed.
True.
Maysama Serum. This is a great serum. It's a great antioxidant. It's also really nice at hydrating the skin and plumping it up. And then the Series 2 mask from Current Body and also the Current Body Neck and Deck Perfector. These are both LED devices and do pretty much everything bar make you a cup of coffee in the morning, which would be nice.
That's absolutely right. And the reason I use it is because it increases collagen, and as we get older, you lose so much collagen, and it's really helped stave back the years, really.
It really has, and I'm going to show you some before and after pictures of my mum's neck. We actually didn't take any of your face, but I'm sure we would have got very, very similar results because so much pigmentation before, and you can see from the after images that pigmentation had practically disappeared, and the skin texture is far more supple and plump. Very little crepiness there anymore. There is still crepiness there.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
But it's practically probably 20% of what it was before. I would say 80% of the crepiness has disappeared.
Okay, well, you know better than me because I don't look at my face all day.
It's also much tighter, and your skin texture is smoother. Fine lines and wrinkles have also softened, and that is all down to LED.
Yeah.
Because when you first started using this, you weren't using any of the other products, so we can't attribute anything from the before and afters to that.
It was very basic what I used to use, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very basic, but now it's not basic.
Yeah.
As soon as I wake up in the morning, I reach for my masks, put them on after the serum, and just lie there listening to the radio for 10 minutes. And as soon as it goes off, I take them off and start on the next process.
Next up in my mum's skincare routine is the Zip, and I need to let you know that this portion of the video is sponsored by Zip today. If you don't know us already by now and you don't believe that this is actually in my mum's skincare routine, well, you haven't watched very many of my mum's videos, because this is one of those products that you could not be without.
No. In fact, over Christmas, I got really lackadaisical about using any of the product. Well, not the skincare products, but the devices. I got really lackadaisical, and I noticed big time that I hadn't been using the Zip, and I've been going mad on it recently just to get my face back to where it was before. Because, you know, all these lines down here, they just sag and sag and sag. You've got to keep using it, but it's the most fantastic device that I've ever used, and I loved it from the very first moment I used it. Well, I'm not getting any younger, and as we age, you know, you get these marionette lines that just deepen and deepen and deepen over time, and I've realized that using the Zip helps to mitigate those lines. It softens them and it plumps them, and honestly, I put that all down to the Zip.
It really does sculpt, smooth, lift, tighten.
Yes, all those things.
So the Zip is the first electronic at-home device that uses both microcurrent and nanocurrent technology. And this is really, really important, and why it sets itself above all the other microcurrent devices out on the market as far as I'm concerned, because the microcurrent will give you that instant benefit of the lift and sculpt and smooth, and the nanocurrent will give you long-term benefits if you continue to use the Zip over time, and you do need to continue to use it. Comes with an app, lots of different programs that you can use, and you often use this not only in the morning but also in the evening as well, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I follow what the plans in the day, and sometimes if I feel like it, I'll do some extra programs as well as the plan. And then in the evening, if I've got a few minutes, I just bring it downstairs, watch the TV, and carry on. Okay, then I get in a bath, and after that I put on my OneSkin body lotion, which is absolutely phenomenal, actually. Really, really shocked to be able to say that to you, but it's the honest truth. I didn't think it would work, did I?
No.
Absolutely didn't.
Neither did I.
No, but it really did. And you've got some before and after pictures of my skin then and my skin now. I still got crepey skin. I don't want to mislead anybody, but it's so much better than it was.
It really is.
Yeah.
I would say it's knocked 15 years off your arms.
You reckon?
I really do.
Wow. Well, even Rod noticed, so he never notices anything. Nothing.
That's my mum's partner.
Yeah.
Rod, need to do better. Need to do better. So the OS1 peptide within this formula is the peptide that does all of the work. And although this is a really nice light hydrating cream, if you do have seriously dry skin, you may need another heavier, richer cream over the top of this. I would definitely still use this because this is a hard hitter. So this is for everybody that's worried about crepey skin, fine lines, wrinkles on the body. It's phenomenal for reversing that. And this is the only cream that is clinically proven to reverse the skin's biological age. So although it's not overly nourishing, overly rich, it's definitely worthwhile, and it's definitely been worthwhile for you. Once a week, and only once a week, because you don't feel it necessary any more than that. My mum uses the Saccharomyces ferment 30% milky toner from The Ordinary. This is an exfoliator, and it does everything you need to in a very gentle way.
Very gentle. You just put it on a cotton pad or even on your fingers and just rub it in, wipe it off, and you're done. So it's very, very simple to use as well. Quick, easy, does the job.
And only once a week.
Yeah. You all know that I love niacinamide, so obviously that's going to be in my daytime and my nighttime regime. And I use the one from The Ordinary. Very, very affordable product. You can get it in several sizes. I try to buy the biggest one I possibly can because then it lasts me for longer and it's more affordable to buy. But I just smear it all over my face, right the way down, all the way down on my décolleté, and let it soak in nicely.
Yep, and it's a very brightening product, so it will clear up a little bit of pigmentation. It's not the best ingredient for brightening, but it does have some brightening capabilities as well as some refining capabilities as well, so it will tighten pores. It does help to control your natural oil production, so if you do have really oily skin, and my mum does have an oily T-zone, this will help with that as well, without drying the skin.
It's the pores, really, that I've noticed the difference, because I used to have really big pores and it's tightened them, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's really tightened them, so they're not as visible as they used to be. Two of my main areas of concern are around my eyes and my neck, and I use the OneSkin eye cream for both of those areas, mainly because it's got the highest concentrate of
OS1 peptide, which is the peptide that I spoke about earlier on. It's the same peptide that's in the body cream, but the highest concentration of all the products that OneSkin do is in the topical eye supplement, and that's the one that you use around your eyes and also on your neck. So the way that OS1 peptide actually works is you get bad cells within the body as we age, and the more we age, the more bad cells we get. And these cells are called senescent cells, which otherwise can be known as zombie cells. And they're called zombie cells because everything that's around them, they also turn into senescent cells, and then it just multiplies and multiplies, and you get more bad cells, meaning that you get a lot of collagen breakdown, a lot of elastin breakdown, and the skin starts to sag and droop. With the OS1 peptide, this not only reduces the amount of senescent cells that you have within the skin, it also increases the amount of healthy cells that you have in the skin. So over time, everything looks more lifted, more rejuvenated, less fine lines, less wrinkles, more collagen production. So it, again, is the only cream, the only peptide that is clinically proven to reverse the skin's biological age. And I am so pleased I stumbled upon this brand, because they are now one of my favourite brands of all time.
I did not know any of that. That's amazing. I didn't know that.
You haven't watched any of my videos
Well, I
then. I've said
have.
this so many times.
I have, but I tend to... I do. I tend not to have the sound on, that's the trouble. Doing 3 things at the same time.
Bored of my voice.
No, I just doing 3 things at the same time and I can't listen to everything.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice if you could mute me
I
in
do.
real life?
Oh yeah, real life, yes. In the summertime, I use OneSkin's face cream, but because it's such a lovely light formula, I need something a bit thicker at this time of year because my skin is really dry. So I use Dr. Sam's. I use it in the evening anyway, but I absolutely love it and it just nourishes my skin. So yeah, that's what I'm using at this time of year.
It's the Moisturiser Intense, isn't it?
Yes.
The Flawless Moisturiser Intense.
Yes.
This is such a beautiful, rich consistency, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It sinks into the skin really beautifully, and it has some really great ingredients in here. Not only is it going to be hydrating and nourishing on the skin, but this has also got NAD plus boosting ingredients, that sunflower shoot extract in there, which is going to boost the levels of NAD plus within the skin. NAD plus does absolutely fantastic things because all of your cells have a bit of a battery in there, and if the battery is low and the battery gets lower and lower and lower as we age, it can't do all the things that it wants to do, like collagen production, elastin production, and really looking after that skin barrier. The NAD plus boosts the energy levels on those cells so that it can do more of that good stuff. So such a great product, really, really innovative, and you're gonna see quite a lot more NAD plus boosting skincare, I would have thought, in the future.
And I just then finish off with an SPF if I'm going out. If I know I'm not going out, I might not put it on, but if I know I'm going out, like today, it goes all over my face and neck.
And it is the most important part of the skincare routine. If you are not using a good quality SPF every single day, I would urge you not to waste your money on all the other products that you use. They work, but if you're not protecting your skin, it's like you're pedaling backwards. So you need to use an SPF. And the one that you're using at the moment is the Madagascar Centella Hylucica Water Fit Sun Cream. But you've used so many different ones.
Yeah.
As long as they're lightweight.
As long as they're lightweight and I can put makeup over the top almost straight away, then that's fine with me.
You can't stand an SPF that pills all over the place.
No, please no.
So that's the morning routine done and dusted. So let's go on to the evening routine, which you'll be happy to know is a lot shorter.
To take off my makeup, I use the Elemis Cleansing Balm. It's absolutely beautiful. It smells divine. You just put it all over your face, then you emulsify it with water and wipe it off. And I tend to do a double cleanse in the evening. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It's a really nice consistency product. I always say it's a little bit like a non-sticky version of a lemon curd consistency, and it actually looks like lemon curd as well. It is super soft, it's not waxy, it's not hard, you don't have to break it up with your fingers. It's just so smooth and incredibly luxurious, and you love the smell as well, don't you?
I adore the smell. Okay, so for my night regime, I first of all put on my niacinamide, then my eye cream, and then Dr. Sam's.
And in exactly the same way that
Yes.
you did that we showed in the morning routine.
Yes.
So exactly the same, very quick, very simple.
Once I feel that that's soaked in enough and it's not tacky to the touch anymore, I start on the next stage, which is Dermatica. I just use one pump. I don't put it around my eyes and I don't put it down my neck because it's far too strong for those areas. And that's a tretinoin, isn't it?
Yeah, retinoic acid. It's a very high strength retinoid. So this is going to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, reduce crepiness, increase firmness. It's just really good at reducing any sort of pigmentation. And the one that you have at the moment has extra ingredients which help with pigmentation as well. So it's got azelaic acid in, which is great for redness. It's also great anti-inflammatory, and also tranexamic acid, which is also really good at dulling down that pigmentation and really evening and brightening the skin tone. So you're not only getting those benefits of the tretinoin, you're also getting other benefits as well, which Dermatica are really, really good at. Now, I've got a feeling that quite a few people will ask why you didn't put your Dermatica before your moisturiser, why you did it this way round. And for anybody that's wondering, it's because my mum started to get a little bit of dryness, flakiness, irritation when you used to use this first. So you started to sandwich it. So my mum always puts a bit of a barrier with the moisturiser on first, which means that the Dermatica, although it can sink into the skin, it always gets to where it needs to go. It does it slightly slower because of the barrier of the Flawless Moisturiser Intense, and because it's a slower process, you don't get as much irritation, dryness, flakiness. So you've had much more success when you've been using it that way.
I've just said that I don't use the Dermatica on my neck because it's far too strong. But you've just introduced me to a new product, haven't you? Or it's new to me anyway. And it's from The Ordinary, and it's retinal 0.2% emulsion. And that is perfectly fine to put on your neck. But I only use it maybe 3 times max a week because I just don't need it any more than that.
And you did get some irritation
Yes,
when you were...
I did.
You
I did.
overdosed.
Oh, yes, I did.
So
Yes.
now you've learnt your lesson, and
have.
3 times a week maximum.
Yes, and it really has made a difference. I had this jiggly bit here. I still got a jiggly bit there, but it's not as bad as it was, is it?
It's tightened and smoothed, and it does
Yeah,
all
there it
the
is, look.
same things.
There it is, just there.
Stop it. It does all the same things as tretinoin, but it's slightly less harsh because it's not as strong as tretinoin, but it's also a lot more gentle. So retinal, just like tretinoin, will increase collagen production, it decreases crepiness, it decreases fine lines and wrinkles and pigmentation, and it increases suppleness, plumpness, and it's an all-rounder, really, just like tretinoin. If you cannot cope with tretinoin on your skin, if you've tried it several times and it just doesn't work for you, retinal will be your next best friend. But don't go overboard, like we've said. How many times? I'm going to say it again. Don't go overboard.
And finally, at this time of year, I tend to use a lip serum at night because my lips are so dry. I didn't use it in the summer, so it's just recently that I've started to do that, and I just sleep with it. I'm currently using the Manio Treatment Lip Serum. I put it on last thing at night, sleep with it during the night, and wake up in the morning to much smoother lips. I suppose it's because it's hot and cold outside and this, that and the other, so...
And it upsets your lips a little bit.
Yes, it does. Does mine anyway.
Well, it does mine as well. I want to chew mine all the time. But this is quite a sticky serum, so you only use this at night. You don't use this in the daytime, but it really does the trick.
It does.
And that is the last product in my mum's evening skincare routine. So we've done morning skincare routine, we've done evening skincare routine. Thank you so much for sharing
That's all right,
everything that you do
That's okay.
in the morning and in the evening. I know everybody appreciates it, and we've had that many requests. My mum is here to deliver, so you really don't like getting your bare face out for everybody, do you? But
Absolutely hate it.
But
I'd only ever do it for you. No one else.
thank you so much. That's so nice. But thank you for doing that, because I think it really benefits everybody else, just to see what your skin looks like underneath makeup as well, and all of the benefits that all these products are giving you, because your skin did not look like this when I first started my channel. It really didn't. Even though you're much older now, your skin looks younger.
It does.
So thank you very much for coming on. Please don't forget to check out all the links for all of the products that my mum's mentioned in this video today in the description box. I've also linked the zip down there. I have an offer code for you. It's Gemma Zip, and also Gemma Gels will get you a discount off all of the zip gels as well. So definitely check out that link in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. We really hope this video has been helpful, and hope to see you all again in the next video. Bye everyone.
Bye.